corruption in the justice sector affects the society in far greater lengths that can ever be imagined. We call upon every stakeholder. We call upon wananchi who we represent. We call upon wananchi who are the consumers of the services of the judiciary to join the advocates in the fight against graft, impunity, and lethargy in the institution we call the judiciary. Good morning. Good morning, members of the public, colleagues, and the Fourth Estate. My name is Tanga Odea Jordan, an advocate in Nakuru Town, and equally serve as the Vice Chairperson, Nakuru LSK chapter. Well, most of my colleagues have talked about the issues bedeviling the practice environment and the justice sector at large. Allow me to restrict myself to today's course. Our message is very clear on today's boycott. The judiciary is bedeviled with graft, impunity, and lethargy. Ours is to stand in solidarity with colleagues across the country, having received a call from the national office to stage a boycott today because a number of cases have been lodged before the Judicial Service Commission on conduct of various judges and magistrates, ranging from incompetence to corruption. But unfortunately, we've discovered that the affected courts or judges and magistrates have rushed to court and obtained orders stopping investigations into their conduct. Well, once you are accused or you are charged, then you have that right of reply or to lodge a response to such kind of complaints. Why are these judges and magistrates shying away from submitting themselves or allowing the process that is recognized by the Constitution, anchored in the law, that the Judicial Service Commission is supposed to investigate these complaints and recommend either removal or dismiss them if they are not grounded? We are very saddened that we have courts that want to drag us back, especially by issuing such orders when they clearly know that it is in the open that the judiciary is bedeviled with corruption, impunity, and lethargy. We have one message today to the CJ and every other affected court. Let the process anchored in the law take its course. The affected judges and magistrates will have a chance to respond to these complaints and have a chance to be equally heard if indeed there are solid cases against them. It is very bad that the last line of defense and hope for wananchi, that is the judiciary, is perpetuating impunity by encouraging continual habits of this particular conduct. We are calling upon the judiciary, headed by Chief Justice Martha Koome, to rein in on her people. Let them work. Let them do whatever took them to the bench. Let them serve mwananchi diligently without seeking favors or having implications of biasness towards a particular party. And to those courts that issues these orders, we hereby put you on notice. We are coming for you.
Maybe you can tell us in a brief what now the expectation as far as from today's boycott. What are we people out here, what are we expecting?
We expect the CJ to do the needful. We do not want to see these cases that stopped the conduct or investigations into the conduct of these judges still lying active in court. We either have these cases expedited or withdrawn altogether. The judges subject themselves or allow the process that is anchored in the Constitution to take its course.
Also, maybe are these the allegations you are giving out, the things we are accusing of? are they affecting the common mwananchi, whoever has a case here, or whoever is being represented here in courts?
Obviously, when justice is sold to the highest bidder, then it is no longer justice. What happens to that particular litigant who is not able to meet the price tag quoted by the judge, yet they have a very solid case? That only means that they are going to be prejudiced, and this perpetuates injustice. Besides that, we know what corruption has done to the country and the society at large. I don't have to elaborate much on it, but the thing is, corruption in the justice sector affects the society in far greater lengths that can ever be imagined. We call upon every stakeholder. We call upon wananchi who we represent. We call upon wananchi who are the consumers of the services of the judiciary to join the advocates in the fight against graft, impunity, and lethargy in the institution we call the judiciary. Yes.
Hi, thank you so much. I think...
My name is Orina Absalom, an advocate here in Nakuru. The purpose as to why we are gathered here is to stand in solidarity with the advocates nationwide as we are participating in the boycott announced by the national office. The purpose as to why we are here is to send a message that we cannot continue in a country where the conduct of judges cannot be investigated because they have got adverse orders barring the investigations. My main concern is that imagine a state where DCI officers are barred from investigating criminals. Imagine a state where IPOA cannot investigate police officers. Imagine a state where JSC is barred from investigating judges. It is a sad state of affairs. We must stand together in this. We must stand firm as advocates. We must say no to impunity that's being imposed upon us. Imagine if an injustice can be done to an advocate who has appeared before a judge. What can be able to be done before? What can be able to be done to a citizen who is not informed of the law? We must say no. We must stand firm and against any injustice that is done. We must say that investigations against judges must be seamless as there is investigation in all other agents of the government. Thank you, and may God bless the Republic of Kenya. May God bless the Society of Kenya, and may we continue to remain in solidarity. Thank you. Orina Absalom.
Before you leave, maybe you can give us maybe some few demands ambazo mko nazo.
Some few demands that we have. Number one is judges, the judges who have obtained orders barring them from investigations must, the orders must be lifted, set aside, and investigations must continue. We say no to corruption in the judiciary. We also say no to any kind of intimidation from judges. And finally, we also have issues to do with the practice that it must be seamless and it must not be interfered with in any way. Thank you.
Yes, members of the press, my name is Guto Gechi Benson. I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I practice in Nakuru town, or in Nakuru city. Nowadays it is called a city. Now, we are here to join in solidarity with our colleagues nationwide, the Law Society of Kenya, whereby there was a notice that we are supposed to boycott against the judiciary that is being led by Martha Koome. My colleague has spoken about one limb of the issue, which is the issues of judges issuing orders barring them from appearing before the Judicial Service Commission, which is supposed to investigate their conducts. That is like advocates seeking orders not to appear before the Advocate Disciplinary Tribunal. And one of the issues that I have with the judiciary is also that the judiciary, they are trying to kill practice, the legal practice in Kenya, especially with the kind of orders that are being brought, they are being passed right, left, and center. One of those decisions are like the decision that that limited, for example, the jurisdiction of the small claims court. Now, you appear in that particular court, and then at the end of the day, you cannot be able to enforce the decision from that particular court, because one of the decision actually that was passed even in Eldoret from Honorable Nyakundi that removed committing people to civil jail. So that one eventually killed that area of practice. Some decision also involved something like the Work Injury Benefit Act. In a place like Nakuru here, most of the advocates used to do what we call industrial courses. Now, because it is an industrial town, but now the judiciary that was being led by that time by Honorable Maraga, they said that particular, when lawyers approached them, they ruled that particular act was constitutional. Now, that one killed so many jobs. And advocates, today, universities, colleges are admitting so many advocates. And those advocates do not have jobs because of some of the decisions that are coming from the court. And there are so many other decisions that are there in court. And we also know that there are some judges who normally correct bribes. Okay? And one of the issues is that these people, you see, at one point they were advocates. And then now they sought for jobs. Now they are under government payroll. They are forgetting where they are coming from. So this is something that we as advocates are not happy with how the judiciary is conducting itself. Also, there is also another issue. From 1st July, there are this matter we call pro bono matters. These pro bono matters, the judiciary used to pay each case at 1 shilling, 30,000 shillings. But there are so many advocates who are yet to be paid. And they bring a memo and they say that all matters are being transferred to the National Legal Aid. While so many advocates are yet to be paid. Okay? So many advocates are yet to be paid. Okay? And not only that, they have also not come out clearly to tell advocates the transition now from them conducting this matter to now National Legal Aid. They have not told the advocates about the status. So we feel so bad as advocates about the kind of opaqueness that is with this judiciary, especially that is being read by Martha Koome. And we are not very, very happy about it. And that is the reason why today's boycott is necessary, to protect the integrity of practice, to defend the rule of law, and also in the broad sense, it is also a public interest, because lawyers are what we call a cement to the society. When a lawyer is affected, every other person is affected, because we represent doctors, we represent all other professions, including politicians, because you know very well that I was also representing Honorable Mutai in his case. So it affects everybody. So once lawyers are happy, the society is happy. And once you are not happy, every other person is not happy.
Thank you very much. I'm Benson Sunday Baresia. I know most of you knows me as a presidential candidate 2027. Now, as what we are seeing around, we are seeing a lot of impunity taking place in the land because of the system that's not serving the people of Kenya. If the country has failed, especially the executive, now the judiciary now is in jeopardy. We as members of the public, we are demanding for the removal of the judges involved or purported to have been mentioned in corruption, to step aside. This business of when you are caught in corruption, you rush and take court orders to stop your investigation is neither here or there. 2010 Constitution has given us a clarity that power belongs to the people. And as a people and a member of the public, we are giving you a notice that within 21 days, if you not have done what is needful, we need our Judicial Service Commission to take charge and investigate on them. If not, we are going to stage a national countrywide strike, because Kenya is at a blink of collapsing. We are headed gradually to Haiti. And if we are not going to stop this impunity, we are done. Wakili has given us a very clear direction that if we are not going to tell these judges to step aside, then there is a problem. as Article 1 of the Constitution, power belongs to the people. We are the people, and we are saying as a people, Kome, if you are not also going to step aside to be heard because there's someone with a claim about you, go to the Judiciary Service Commission and clear yourself from there. All those 14 judges that have been mentioned, we have them, we have their names. We are not going to say it today, but we are giving you ultimatum. You either step aside or face the wrath of the public. The people are coming. And when we say we are coming, we are very good at it. We will come to those courts. We will tell you are not going to sit over any matter because you are corrupt. How do you sit over a matter and wait you know very well you are being mentioned as a corrupt judge? Tafadhali, let us keep and uphold the rule of law. These young men and women are here. They are helping our country to move on and to help us to get justice within our corridors of courts. If you cannot, let me remind you, judges, your boss is the public. So when we come to you and you have been compromised, how will you get service? The public at large will not be safe with the court because the executive has failed, and the court is also in the bed with the executive. So if you pay for justice, there is no justice. What we want and what we are calling for is one thing: step aside, clear your name, and then come back. We have no issue with you. If you are not going to do that, we are coming for you, judges. God bless you.